us.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, since it's a quick special meeting, we'll just bypass the pledge. We don't have any communications. Is anybody here to speak to us? Hearing none, seeing none, we'll just move into new business. First thing is 5A, discussion regarding increased purchase power from SEPA in support of the Swan Lake expansion project. I brought this forward. They're starting to get prepared out there to do that work out at the Swan Lake, then close that area at the top of the band spillway. And we're needing to help, if we need to get the lake level down, we're going to probably have to burn some power to extra purchase power to do such a thing. This gives the management up to $350,000 at this time to go ahead and do that. We had some stuff put together by Dave, put on the table with a motion. I say if somebody makes a motion on that 5B, then we can all discuss it. Would somebody like to make a motion?
Your Honor,
Go ahead.
I move the City Council authorize budget transfer not to exceed $350,000 from the appropriated reserves of KPU Enterprise Fund of the 2016 KPU Electric Division Purchase Power Account. Account number 52505 for the purpose of buying additional power from SEPA in support of the Swan Lake dam modification project. Such purchases are made period.
Such purchase not to be made contingent.
I stopped with the last sentence.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
Why? Where was your period at? I'm sorry.
Project?
Well, I'll finish it. Such
Okay.
purchases can be made contingent upon KPU receiving confirmation that it is not waiving its rights under the power sales agreement. Such purchases not be considered present for any future purchases.
You did not make that part of the motion.
You just did.
I added it to it.
Oh,
Because I've been
okay.
stopping.
Great. You got a second?
Second.
Thank you. First and second. Dick, did you want to speak to it?
Well,
I think everybody's familiar.
I think we need to pass this and get it out of the way. We should have this should have been settled 3 months ago, and I thought it was. And I don't like the last sentence in there because we are working together with CPA and we're not working against it. This is power that's for us in this community, and so we just need to pass it. And then I got some other comments, but that's okay for now.
Anybody else?
You know,
Yep.
I disagree totally. Not totally. I'm sure there's so many things about SEPA. I have a real problem with paying up for this or putting the money away for this. You would think an organization as smart and bright as they are would see this coming and have the money already set up instead of being surprised we need the money now. And I also personally believe they got a whole bunch of cash. We don't have a whole bunch of cash, but we got a bunch of money in KPU, our fund, whatever you call it. So we have the money to pay for this. I don't think we need to do it right now.
Hold on, Judy.
I guess I have a question. What does this mean if we don't pass this? This delays the project, doesn't it? And we don't want to see that, do we?
No, we don't want to delay the project. We need to get the water down. I don't mind the community investing. This is for our benefit, Swan Lake. It's just a matter of me is I want to invest as little as we have to. And in the beginning we were talking about we could cost up to $1.3 million. Here's our first go around. It's up to $350,000. Let's see, it's going. SEPA's doing some stuff and putting in some equipment to start helping with keeping the lake level down. And I think that'll all be hooked up around the 17th or 20th. So we're working together. I mean, I think this is a good thing for KPU to do to get involved, to work on this process to get it done. I mean, it's all for our benefit. Dave?
I don't disagree with you, but what I wonder, I guess I am somewhat a little concerned since this is supposed to be one semi-big happy family here. That our friends up north are saying, this doesn't benefit us. So I'm assuming that in the future, if something comes up with Tyee, we can just say, no?
That's the precedent says. But I mean, they've done some work up at Tyee, and Wrangell's gone on to, Petersburg has gone on to diesels and didn't ask for any refunds from SEPA. So, there's some precedents. And between the three communities, we have always had concerns and amongst ourselves and with each other and who owes what and when. And the organization keeps moving on, but there's always some questions on disagreements between the communities. So that's just been normal since we've been doing it. But yeah,
Your Honor?
and that's one moment, Bob. And and that's why that final wordage here. We want to make sure that this isn't considered a precedent, and you can, any future things like this we can negotiate again. Bob.
Yeah, first of all, if those people that are speaking would speak into their mic, I could hear them probably better.
Okay.
2 years ago, we were asking SEPA what they could possibly do to help us stay out of diesel burns when we run short. And I believe that this is probably their response. What we have to realize is, and Charlie Freeman was actually the one that reminded me of this some time ago, is that SEPA is responsible for running Swan Lake and running Tyee, and that's really within the power sales agreement where the responsibility ends. These type of expansions or more power could have been left up to each individual community to develop, which for a single community would be very costly. So SEPA took on the role of a regional supplier and worked with the state to get the money to look at what the potential hydro resources in the area could be for development. And the state did an IRP where they said that the biggest problem with Southeast Hydro right now is the lack of storage. And this was kind of a low-hanging fruit option, so SEPA took it upon them to go forth with the development. They really weren't obligated to do that, but I think it's in the best interest, and they realize that, in the best interest of SEPA and the three communities. The SEPA is not a separate and independent organization where they have no responsibility to the community. The community is the one that appoints the board members, and the board has the authority. They don't manage it directly. They have management staff, but they set policy. And I feel that it's really important that we look at who's going to benefit the most from a project such as this, and it is going to be Ketchikan because it's in the power sales agreement, Swan Lake is a dedicated resource to Ketchikan first. And we have done projects up like we did the Weir to try to figure out what's going on in Tyee, and we did some transformer or work in Wrangell, and this is we're in this together, all three communities and SEPA. So because of the weather conditions, we have this spill right now, and we're all on the water. I get that. If we don't move forward with this project, and try to get it on track and online, we may be short in water coming the winter because they're going to have to continue to draw that to try to make it work. So I just think it's relevant for us to do this. I would like to have some mechanism in place where we can, right now, we budgeted $6,120,000 in purchase power agreement. That money's sitting there in account just for purchase power. We don't necessarily need to come back for special meetings, I think, to extend that. I think as we go through this, if we have a regular meeting and we can work towards that, we should be able to. If you and management have the right to spend that money for purchase power. And I wouldn't want to see this project slow down because of having to call special meetings and get members together and do it. So I'd like to see some avenue where we can continue. I don't think this is the end of it if the weather conditions continue the way they are. I know SEPA is bringing in a load bank to help mitigate some of the spill, but that won't be on site for a little bit. But anyway, I guess that's what I have to say. I'm going to vote in favor of moving forward with this.
Thanks, Bob. Anybody else before we vote?
Lou, just one
You bet.
comment. This really bothers me, and I think you got that point. And if we need to get this done, that 25% raise and increase that reservoirs out there is ours. And it means no diesel in the future, and I guarantee you that we're gonna get 6.5 cents, a whole lot cheaper, and we're gonna get 10 or 15% diesel, so let's just get this done, get this moving, and get that thing built. That's the bottom line, and we'll work the other issues in a minute.
Thanks, Dick. Call the roll.
Coos,
Yes.
Zingy,
Yes.
Gage,
No.
Harris,
No, ma'am.
Kiefer,
Yes.
and Severson.
Yes.
All right, that passes 4-2. That's the only other thing, business that was on the agenda. That brings us down to mayor and council comments. KJ?
I don't have anything to give.
Dave?
No, sir.
Jenna Lee?
No.
Judy?
Nope.
Oh, Bob?
Yeah, I have one. I just want to make sure that there's cooperation between, I know that we're the contractor for the operations of Swan Lake, and when they bring these load banks on and they do different things, it's going to affect what's going on in the powerhouse. And I would assume that our crews are working with the for safety factor and knowledge. It isn't going to hurt us. The lack of knowledge is what will hurt us. So they don't have to actually do any work, but I think they should be left in the loop, and I'd like SEPA to keep them informed of the changes or routing that they may have to do and the different things that's going to go on out there.
That's what we're stressing. Good point. Judy? Oh, Dick?
Yeah, I'll probably echo Bob. We need to get this project done, and then maybe someday in the time in the future, we need to sit down and talk about what the problem KPU has with SEPA. Because it's a management problem, in my opinion, and the whole thing benefits this community. It is not KPU, it's the community that gets cheap power. And we need to work together for the benefit of our citizens in town. And so leave it at that for now, but I just hope nothing else comes back to us that slows this particular process down and getting that dam raised.
Judy, you had something?
Well, I just think there obviously is a problem. I don't know whose side it's on, and I just don't think this is the meeting to hash it out. And, we'll just do that another time.
What do you call it? Yeah, that's another topic. Even that, as Dave brought up, all those communities are supposed to be working together, and sometimes, the three communities don't agree. And even to get everybody signed up was interesting, so it took us a while to get Wrangle on board. I appreciate everybody's coming at this time. We're going to keep this project going. It's really valuable for the city of Ketchikan. And I thank everybody. Meeting adjourned if you say so.
We say so.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.